I started with the idea of wanting to explore the notion of freedom. The most important question, the most tantalizing question was, how can you go from being a slave all of your life to being free? How do you go to bed a slave and wake up a free man?
It's a roller coaster. I mean, you get on it and so much happens and it comes so quickly, you know. It's like this freight train. And it starts quietly enough, but I mean, within what, 10 minutes, many things happen.
The brilliance of this play is that against the background of all those gigantic events, Matthew has zeroed in like Google Maps on a very, very prescribed bit of territory, and that is the ruined home of a wealthy Jewish slaveholder.
You have the surrender at Appomattox, you have Lincoln's visit to Richmond, you have then, of course, Lincoln's assassination, and then you have simultaneously the observance of Passover, and on the Christian calendar you have Easter.
The Passover is an attempt to use this ceremony as something more innovative and more inclusive in order to join these two parts of a family that have been separated by this the savage institution of slavery.
The interesting thing is he is from a Jewish family that has owned slaves, and views their ownership of slaves as being good owners and being a good family to be slaves for.
However, the idea of the whipping man, who is a specter that looms large over the lives of these three men, really puts the lie to that mythology of the family, that there is no such thing as a benevolent slave owner.
It's exciting to be sitting at the table and look over and see this like young guy who, you know, if you see him, you wouldn't think that this kind of a play would come out of him, but it did, and it's his, and you know, so it's super exciting and inspiring at the same time.
They all have secrets. They all have things that the others don't know and have hidden for a long, long time. And a lot of things get unveiled.
For this play, we've really run with something that I think appears in the stage direction, and that is that it's a haunted house.
And a play that resonates so much in me and has such a strong message to share with people, and to be on that boat with Doug Hughes guiding it is a dream come true.
It's a very tricky proposition, and they sort of walk a razor's edge because, you know, forgiveness is hard to obtain in these situations.
The play, while certainly dealing with very serious subject matter, doesn't take itself so seriously that it doesn't allow its characters to be people.
This is a wonderful time to tell this story because it sort of reminds us that this is a part of our history, and it's one that we're still dealing with today, and we probably will continue to deal with for a very long time.
For me, it was an incredibly exciting time period to write about, and I hope equally exciting for an audience who watches the play.
I think it's a superb piece of storytelling.